Surprise, motherfucker. It's a live review of the magnificent Ms. Marvel. Issue number 15, Legacy 72. That's important for the points I'm going to make here in the comic. Cool cover, very descriptive. That is what happens during this comic book. I liked it. So, we start off with Dum Dum Dugan. Dum Dum Dugan, he is talking. He wants to get Kamala Khan. He knows she's in Jersey because that's where she's superheroes. And this is where all of her mistakes of the past and her not really trying to keep a secret identity and being public figure and all that stuff, this is where it comes back to bite her. She comes back to school and there's this important moment where they're actually asking her about Kamala's law and what she thinks about it. She goes no comment while she's on camera right over there. The fact that she is on camera right over there, as my friend and fellow YouTuber Second Street Marvel checks in with this channel. Second Street Marvel has a great channel, and I recommend that channel. He's one of my YouTube friends. I'm making a lot more YouTube friends where like I can actually stop and recommend people with whenever they come in and put in something in their chat. So I don't, but I did for him, which shows you how special he is. Ooh, another friend, Fenrir. And then we got Thomas. What's going on? I'm just reading some New Jersey comic books. He's from Jersey, that's why I said that. Fenrir, where are you from? I know Second Street. I know you're a Californian. Where's Fenrir the Ice Wolf from? I know my boy here is an African. What's going on? So yeah, I remember. You guys are worth my time if you're gonna come in here and and talk to me and stuff. I'll remember who you guys are at least, because Chillmonger cares. Chillmonger also cares about this line that Kamala Khan says in the comic up there. She's gonna explain to us, "I'm pretending to be more hurt than I am because the world saw a school fall on Kamala Khan, and they can't know she has an inhuman healing factor." Perfect. So all of that stuff I was complaining about a book ago, about her inhuman healing factor, about, hey, why are there things attached to her blood and they're taking her IV, she was faking it the whole time. Look, she's a polymorph. I'm sure she can change her blood type too to make it not superhero blood, and those are the samples that they have of her. So Kamala Khan was thinking out here. You guys are busy and active in this. I only live here. I'm actually from the Midwest. Yeah, you're from Kentucky originally, weren't you? Ooh, I may be wrong about that. Now I'm going to stick with Kentucky. Am I right? You remember? Yeah, I remember. The real heart. Oh, fuck you, Kansas. Oh, it starts with a K. No, I don't get any points for that. I effed up. My bad. Oh, that's why your accent is so good, huh? Or Merle. That's not you. Planning to move to the Netherlands next year. All right, all right. What language do they speak in the Netherlands? I'm asking that like I don't have Google in front of me. Netherlands language. It's going to be a teaching moment here on Chillmonger, everybody. It says Dutch. They speak Dutch. Now we know. Angola. Okay, okay. I ain't never heard of no Angola. That's the Charles Barkley quote he said in the Dream Team documentary. Okay, she's welcome back to school, right, guys? This side here. She's welcome back to school, and Zoe's gonna talk to her, and Zoe's gonna speak to her and be like, yo, those champion guys, I don't know, are they really good for the school? So she is acting the same way that girl from Champions was acting, Jamila. Apparently there's just some kids who are not eating up this champion stuff, and it is a polarizing topic amongst the youth. They really believe what's going on TV, and they're suckers for it. This is so much like real life, where there's the TV news that you get, and then there's the Instagram stories, and the real live human accounts. News is more so the way that they want to influence you. They meaning whoever's in charge, politicians, rich business owners. What's going on, LB? Yeah, I am live. LB, if you can, we can stream right after this, because we were planning on doing a stream. If you can, but if you can't, we'll just do it later on in the night, as we talked. Or if you want to postpone, whatever, just DM me, or just answer me here. Who cares? We don't gotta have our business, behind closed doors. But me and LB, we're gonna plan on doing a stream. Thomas says from Central Jersey, so I'm in the middle part of Jersey and the east side of it. Okay, so you're not where Kamala lives exactly. So the champions are kind of like the new X-Men, but if it was in real life. Oh yeah, like what? Yeah, where they have to be registered, the Mutant Registration Act. You mean like that? Yes, it's sort of similar to that, but also similar to Civil War. which of course was similar to the Mutant Registration Act. So what am I saying? Yeah, you're actually naming the original where heroes have to dox themselves. So it is sort of like that. You're right. Everyone I hear, rightfully so, is comparing it to Civil War and everything. The difference between this and Civil War, there was a great note in the Outlawed book that they had this week, where one of the heroes goes, "We need to have a superhero mentor who could like vouch for us and allow us to operate." That was around here. Where is it? Uh, I don't I don't remember exactly where the line was, but there was something like that where they explained how it's okay if you got someone. Yeah, here it is. Guys, there's a loophole in the law. You just need an approved mentor. Like Falcon Joaquin already signed up with Sam Wilson, so he won't jeopardize his dreamer status. Yeah, which is fine. I don't need Falcon Joaquin. What was I reading? What did you miss? Nothing really. Like I'm 5 pages into this review right now. Then we stop to like talk to people because I don't, you guys don't write comments for nothing. I'm gonna stop and talk to you guys. Have you seen the MODOK trailer? When did the MODOK trailer come out? The show was going to be hilarious. When there's a MODOK trailer? I will MODOK. Oh look, it says Chillmonger is recording. I'm on YouTube. Okay, MODOK trailer. Spelt it wrong. 7 hours ago? Okay. I will look at that after this. That just might be a separate stream with a different title. And I might just start it right when I end this one. You said, I'm a bit curious, those shields still operate in the comics? Yeah. Don't they? When's the last time we saw S.H.I.E.L.D. in the comics? Secret Empire. No, they don't do that, though. They don't. Character design is unbelievable. Of who? Of MODOK? Okay. Well, it's not like Feige Marvel. It's the Jeff Loeb Marvel. What's going on, Superior? Another YouTuber. The animated series. Oh, it's an animated series? Alright. I'll check it out. After this. Like right at the end of this video. Oh, Dum Dum Dugan, there's an important scene here where he's talking. They're going to talk about something that pisses me off. Activity report. Non-existent, Commander. We haven't had any confirmed appearances since we arrived. Ms. Marvel's been laying low locally. Commander, facial analysis of video produces a 92% likelihood that Ms. Marvel is a South Asian female aged 15 to 20. Now, I showed you this page earlier where there is a cameraman in front of Kamala Khan. So the video surveillance, what did he call it? The facial recognition should apply to Kamala as she's walking past these guys up here on this panel here. They see her over there. She walks past the camera and he was recording the whole time. Facial recognition, then, that little mask that Kamala wears over her face, it's not hiding much. That's enough, I think, to find out who she is as a character. We're not really good with the secret identity here in this book. Okay, now we get to the teen drama part of the book. Bruno, Kamala. They talk. They both say "but" at the same time. She snorts "but," and they talk about their feelings and how Mikey, or his ex-girlfriend, she's back in town and he wants to hook up with her, and it looks like this relationship is over, but they're still going to be friends. And they hug each other and she says, "I love you, Bruno Caselli," whatever his last name is, and he goes, "I love you too, awkward Kamala Khan," and that's all sweet and everything. Okay, that's fine if this wasn't the first time this happened in these 15 issues, where something is introduced that's new and the story progresses, and then we go back to the status quo. I don't know who thinks that's a good idea. It's horrible. I don't need my toys to be put back in the toy box so that the next writer can come and, do his story. Look at how Jason Aaron's Thor run ends with him being the king. Now Thor's the king. Donny Cates picks it up, and it's entertaining as hell. Everyone's loving the Donny Cates Thor. It's actually selling more than Jason Aaron. And he didn't put Thor in the same place Thor left off. Thor doesn't even have an arm right now. Thor has it's a longer haircut, which isn't really much, but I just mean Thor has changed, and Jason Aaron picked it up. So Donny Cates picked it up where Jason Aaron left it, and Jason Aaron did not leave it the same way. He found it. We gotta progress in stories. This isn't the way. This isn't the way like a Mandalorian. This is the way. But I didn't see every trailer in the world. No, guys, I did not see Invincible. I'm gonna end this with just trailer reactions for you people. There's digital NYCC at the moment. Oh, that's the Comic Con that's happening this week. Okay, I'm gonna check it out, and then I'll talk to Professor Bill on our podcast that we record Sunday morning. It's called the Comic Book University Podcast. If you didn't already know, I talk about it all the time, but you guys should know because you guys are like the loyal ones. Like you guys are the ones in the chat right now are always part of the live chats, which I appreciate so much. You make me look forward to going live. So yeah, I don't want to get too mushy gushy. You guys are the best. They have really not been around for a long time because maybe they could have helped this Outlaws thing by recruiting the teens or something. Yeah. Is Thor even still Thor? Yeah, like he's Odin's son Thor, yeah. I think he's going through the Donald Blake story next, but yeah, he's still Thor. It's not Jane Foster. The phone there's a convenient, reason for them not to still be talking about their emotions anymore. Phone rings, there's a big drowning what do you call it? A flood. Kamala's going to use her powers very uniquely. I love the way that this artist Minkyu Jung has been operating during this run. They climb up, and that's when Dum Dum Dugan shows up. And she, the super fan that she is, sees him, and she goes, "Whoa, that's really retro." Big full page splash page. We get a little bit too much of these splash pages. Actually, the big panels in this book, it's got to be on purpose. I read this book, and even before with what's her name was writing it, G. Willow Wilson. There's been a whole lot of larger pictures and images in this book, as opposed to some of the stuff I'm used to. Like a Chip Zdarsky book, he will cram everything in, and there's just 7 panels on each page. This one, I got 4 on this side. Oh, sorry. On this side, I got 4 panels, maybe 7 on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But yeah, she talks it out with this guy. They respectfully disagree, and they go after Kamala. Kamala Khan is going to serve these people. They know her weakness is electricity, so they're paying attention, and I like that bit of continuity in the book. So there's a lot of positive things happening in this book. One specifically is kind of cool that she takes out the helicopter, you'll see in that page there, but the helicopter pilot is perfectly fine. Don't worry, guys, he's okay over there. You can see, so you can confirm she did not kill anybody. She's not like Batman in the movies. She's still a superhero. And then it comes time where she runs away. They ask, "Where is she?" And he goes, "Sonny boy, Sonny Jack, young man, I don't know what you're talking about." He pleads the fifth. And Dum Dum Doom is mad at it. Another splash page. Didn't really need the big splash page, but whatever. Next time we'll see Amulet. I don't like Amulet, but for people who do, Amulet's coming, everyone. The kid won today. We're not going to cry about it, but this ain't over. Not by a long shot. Just like LeBron James said after the Heat won yesterday. Okay, so the book was kind of good. I've been hating most of these, like all 15 issues prior, but this is a good book. It picked up where Outlawed ended. She comes out of bed, and this is what Kamala's been facing. I was a fan of it. This Magnificent Miss Marvel is an ongoing series. Yeah, it's always an ongoing series. She's never just had a limited. The first one was... She's on issue 72 right now of her run. This is a very creative way of using her power. Yeah, and they can get even more busy with the creativity, like with her extending her neck and going all the way to the top of the helicopter. You're Dum Dum Dugan. That's retro. Like, that was a cool way to what I suggested earlier about maybe she was changing her blood type so that humans didn't know she had an inhuman factor. That's part of my headcanon, so it happened. They are being creative over here. I like when she makes her fist like I think it's called a mallet, but it's a round ball and there's spikes coming everywhere. It's not called a mallet. It's called a mace. That. Invincible has a banger cast. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out right now. Batman in the movies does not do Batman justice. Has there ever been a good portrayal of Batman, though? Christian Bale was fine, except the voice. Like, I don't know about that for the whole trilogy, but yeah, the art looks great. Who drew? The name is Minkyu Jung, and I googled the name, and that's like a pen name. I think there's an actual human named Brandon who uses that as a pen name. Minkyu Jung. Yeah. Oh, I'm wrong. Jung. Brandon Peterson. Yeah, from Jersey. What's going on, Reefer Man Reviews? Another YouTuber in the building. He had throat cancer in the movies. I'm not laughing. I can't laugh at throat cancer. I'm a human being. It's not something I'm about to do. Now let's do those trailer reactions. So I gotta put share screen, and I've got to choose which screen I share, and that'll be this tab here that I'm on YouTube. And now, do you see it? You do, don't you? Okay, good. I'm going to click on Marvel Entertainment. You probably can't hear it. I don't think I said share audio, did I? Okay. What the hell is this? What is this? I like the voice though. They're fixing the damage the Avengers did. Man. Don't. Yeah. Pure hero. What the hell is this? This is from June 24. I'm reacting to the wrong thing. Yeah, it's not that. My bad. My mistake. My mistake. Live. Let me filter this and say today. All I see is an Everything Always teaser trailer. Is it this 5-minute video? I'm gonna click on this one. And could you guys hear the audio or not? Hello. Yeah, my bad. I effed up everybody. Hey, I know I might be going out of the point, but I'm thinking about starting up my channel by doing new comic review videos. Got any tips on how to do it for a newbie? The tip would be, people like seeing the pictures moving side to side to side instead of like your face and you talking. So get ahead by doing that. Actually do a practice video and see how long it takes you to edit with the pictures. Don't try to put like a new photo on the screen, I mean image on the screen every 5 seconds. You don't need to. You can talk over like the same picture for like a good 30 seconds. And if you go 6 minutes, then that's only 1, 2, 3, 12 pictures that you needed. And editing is a bitch. I hope that helped. Oh, there was no audio. Okay, then I will solve that. Let me close this. I'll remove that, and then I'll go back to share screen. Share audio. This is horrible for like everyone watching it live, but now you can hear it with the audio. And you see me and you see that. Yep, good to go.
All right, we need big ideas to save Abe. You guys are
I already think it's
what
funny.
What have you got for me?
Blood car.
What's that?
It's a car that runs on blood.
Terrible. What else? Oh, we watch Wolf of Wall Street and do what the wolf does. You should stop pitching
Wolf
that.
of Wall Street.
Sir, toilet's broken.
I like it. I don't understand it.
I don't like this at all.
It.
I still don't have a bar mitzvah suit. I'm looking.
No,
for
I'm not watching this.
fabric. Do you mind if I have a feel real quick?
Not at all, son of
It's like
Modok.
robot chicken.
Fondling my brain trust.
Dad, one of your dumbasses spilled acid all over my boyfriend.
Come on.
So it's
guys,
edgy. They
also
called him
expensive.
dumbasses.
Modoc, can I talk to you for a minute? I was listening at the door, and just my 2 cents.
This is
but
horrible.
Maybe it's time to let AIM go.
Never. Modoc doesn't give up. Flailurg isn't even in my vocabulary.
Were you trying to say failure?
Yes, I literally deleted it.
Does
from
anyone
my
like
memory
this?
banks.
You don't have to worry. I'm making enough to support us. Maybe it's my turn to take the reins.
AIM is Modoc. Modoc is AIM. Without it, I wouldn't even know who I am.
Wow. If that's true, I think we need to have a very serious conversation about
This
what that means
is their
for us.
trailer.
Oh,
This is
I'll
supposed
get
to
it.
make me care.
It's the cool mailman.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that at all. Thumbs down. 2 thumbs down. I wouldn't spend time on this show. Nope. Thing with the puppet. Where am I going here? If you're a good looking dude like my man, I'm gonna get on camera. Give it a chance? No, I can't. My time is valuable. I've got like shows like Boruto to catch up on, and shows like what else do I have to catch up on? Like anything, like the Mandalorian when that's gonna be out. I'm gonna be watching that probably twice a week. I don't have time and energy to be wasting on something that's kind of not. It's not gonna matter. Like for example, the Inhumans TV show. I've never heard someone tell me, "Oh, you got to see the Inhumans because something happens here that affects that," or Agents of Shield. You've got to see Agents of Shield to understand what's happening in these other things you're watching. No, not so much. I kind of like the connectivity and that stuff. You says, "I love this. How can't you?" I'm sorry, it's not for me. Not with a lot of hope on that Modoc show. Thanks for the tip. I'll start first with maybe Silver Age comics and later who knows. But there are comics that are going to be popular that you need to you should be doing if you want views, like the X-Men. Do those on Wednesdays when they come out, because there's an audience for that, as well as Amazing Spider-Man and Batman, of course. If you're reading those things, capitalize on them and do your reviews about those things. Watch time is important for YouTube, so you kind of want to make your videos longer to get watch time, but you don't want to waste your audience's time. So I would recommend in the beginning, make your videos shorter. You know, once you get an audience, maybe then you can do it longer. Agents of Shield is great. It could be great as you want it to be. It's just not MCU. Watch the Invincible trailer. It looks good. Okay, that's next. Next, we're going to see Invincible. That's the thing that Ryan Otley drew. The comic that Ryan Otley did before he came over to Marvel. Okay, it's 1 minute and 29 seconds. Share screen. Gonna get your comment out the way that you love Silver Age. Full screen and play.
Son, kids your age think they're invincible,
I like it.
and it holds them back, makes them careless.
They don't socially distance.
You hear it?
I do.
Damn,
Were you nervous?
A little.
this is cool. This is really cool. Graphics are amazing. Intriguing story.
I can do this.
This is awesome. From Robert Kirkman.
I need something to punch.
Yeah, I know that.
This is the beginning of a long journey for you, son. The thing is,
We're getting some blood. Oh,
you're different.
okay, no restrictions.
Actually are.
You see the difference between this and the MODOK trailer? MODOK was trying to be cool and say things like dumbass or something ass, whether it was smart ass or jackass or something, to make it appear edgy. That's very loud. to make it appear edgy. This was edgy. This had blood. This had... Well, it had blood. That was my main point. And the eye popping out. That's cool. That's if I ever have Amazon Prime, which I don't, but if I do, I'm gonna check that out. I'm a guy who cancels his services, like streaming services, like Netflix, like Disney. I'll get them, and then the day I get them, I'll also cancel so that I have it for 30 days. And you know, if I miss it, then I will re-up the subscription. But that barely ever happens. I've only ever like re-upped once, and then you know some show will come up that I need to see, like The Last Dance, and I'll check that out, and then I'll not have it. Let's wrap up, but let's read everything first. Thanks. I'll start planning days, and maybe just 5 minutes short. Yeah. You'll actually find that when like Caped Joel, you know Caped Joel, if you're planning on doing something like that where there's just images and he's talking over it, yeah, his videos stay around 5 minutes anyways. Mine too, they stay around 5 minutes anyways. It's not canon. Quick with simplicity. Did anyone else like issue 15, by the way? I did. I'm saying I liked it. It was fine. I just pointed out a couple of flaws, like how convenient it was that there was a flood, and they have facial recognition, but they couldn't figure out that Kamala is also Ms. Marvel. Like they didn't go, hey, during the Outlawed comic book, right? All the heroes were there except for Kamala, except for Ms. Marvel. I wonder why that is, and where's she been recently, and all that stuff. And we only saw Ms. Marvel show up after Kamala left the hospital. We got the facial recognition, and they know that it's a South Asian girl who's between the ages of 15 and 30. They should be able to put all that together. Other than that, it was a good book. Everything is canon in the multiverse. Good point. And that appears like this with this Doctor Strange stuff happening with the not blue Electro joining or appearing in the new movie of Spider-Man, the third one. Yeah, everything is canon in the multiverse, especially when you're going to explore that. Silver Age comics are awesome. Looks great. I've never read the comment, but I am down for this show. You mean the comic? Yeah, I got you. I love J.K. Simmons. Yeah. Spider-Man versus the greatest hero of all, Mysterio. I'm not going to love MODOK. All right, we'll see. You actually make me want to see it now, just so I can come and be like, you wasted all of my time. Fenrir says, Invincible is the most bloody and violent comic book ever, and with a great story. So truly awesome, and I hope it brings in the Pact, so I can see Fire Breather. No idea what the Pact is. I can imagine it's a group of supervillains. I saw someone else with powers in there who was transforming her arm. Yeah, you got superheroes, you need supervillains, right? Right. We got 12 of you people in here. That is a lot. That might be the most I've ever seen. D Plus has a new look under the Marvel tab, and it looks a lot better. Oh, Disney Plus? When I get Disney Plus in about 10 days, because I want to rewatch The Mandalorian, I will see that Marvel tab, because I'm going to be watching those Marvel movies, because I got to do my Burning Question series. It's next on the list for me to read. Ooh. Hey, Tacoma, since you're here. Since you like them variant covers and stuff. That's my outlawed right there, right? But then I got more outlawed here. I'm just a full-on outlawed. I'm a full-on outlawed Tacoma. That's another variant cover. And I got 2 more variant covers to join. Because, you know, just like you collect your Ms. Marvel, which we saw in that video that you posted, it might be a week old by now. I like my champions. Then we go on to the next comment. Cryptid, Jersey. I like how even though Dugan knows Ms. Marvel is a Southeast Asian woman, he will not sink to rounding out a bunch of Southeast Asians to find Ms. Marvel. Yeah, that's the Japanese the internment camps. What were they called? Something like that in the east, on the west coast of America. You Americans. I know you're American. That's why I'm saying you guys. Not all of you are American, but you guys were doing that to the Japanese. I like how it builds on tropes. Where do you stock your comics? I have a long box. Fenrir. It's a young superhero team I don't think I answered that question adequately. I stock my comic books if I don't give them away, which I don't give away most, in a couple of long boxes, I have 2 of them, and I do have them in alphabetical order. And it's just single issues that I put in the 2 long boxes. Then I've got actual what do you call it? Like the graphic novel ones that collect issues, and usually it's mostly old stuff. This is the Phoenix Resurrection book I was talking about a few days ago that I put over there, and it's still there. When I have those are just on a bookshelf, and I have plenty of those. But I've got 2 long boxes full of single issues so far. I started collecting physical comics in 2018. Fenrir, it's a young superhero team Invincible joins for the sometime. Okay. Fire Breather is a kaiju hero with his own comics. Oh, Image does that where they connect things the same way Marvel does? Nice. Invincible and Valiant does that too, and DC does it too. Invincible is a great reconstruction. I've heard nice things about it. Robert Kirkman's name is behind it. It's got its connected universe according to this comment here where Fire Breather the kaiju has his own comics. Sounds like a hit. I like to see more characters, champions appear in Ms. Marvel comics. Yeah, not Amulet. That's something I don't like, the Amulet character. I want characters from Marvel to show up here to make her feel big time. Give me Tony Stark. Give me more Captain America. Give me more Captain Marvel. She's important to her. Why not? Go see what's happening in the Hulk book and build off of that. Make it feel like she's part of Marvel. Don't give me Amulet. Who cares about Amulet except for the writer? Same, I start collecting in 2018. I can imagine. How many more though? Mostly newer. Oh yeah, okay. Because it's when you got back into it, right? The indies are growing fast. I watched your channel. Fenrir goes, you should look for the X-Men and Teen Titans comic. It was a good story that makes people wish Marvel and DC were more connected with crossovers. They haven't had a crossover in years. Years and years. And it looked like, remember when in the beginning of that Thor comic where you can see the Daily Planet and you can see Superman and a green light, so that was Green Lantern, and you're like, oh, they're mentioning each other. It's coming. I think it's called Secret Crisis. Yeah. What did you think of the colored version of The Walking Dead? Did you check it out? Nope. I had to, and I had to add it back to my list at the store, just for cover art alone. I only read Marvel comics because it's really expensive to be invested in these other universes. And I don't even read all of Marvel because there's just some books that I don't need to pick up, like Spider-Ham, Runaways. I've never felt like I'm missing out by reading Runaways. And books like Fallen Angels, like I'll drop it if I don't feel like it's going anywhere or it feels like it matters to the rest of the Marvel stories. Atlantis Attacks, I don't care. Even though they're really trying to make you feel like it's a King in Black tie-in. I bet like the final page of Atlantis Attacks will have a King in Black tie-in. Now we gotta fight Null, and that's it, to be continued. Yeah. If written right, Ms. Marvel could be a big name, but only if done right. It needs more than just good writing, because it's had that previously. It needs movies, video games, publicity also. And writing is important. How about a good writer? How about putting Donny Cates on Ms. Marvel if she matters? That's the way we know. Like this new Sword book that's coming out, they're putting Al Ewing on the book. I don't remember who the artist is, but that's how you know that a comic book matters, when someone important is on it. You said Upshot comics are good? I don't know, are they? Someone answer that. They need to make an Astro City show. I hear you. Comics get costing. Especially when they're $4 now. Everything in King and Black tie-in. Everything is, you're right, which is why I won't be reading. I found out that when I read these two, the Wolverine book and the X-Force book, that, damn, these felt like tie-ins. That second issue, that second chapter of X of Swords, that was really cool. It felt like it just picked up where that left off and things were moving. And then I read these, and they're just isolated stories of Wolverine getting his sword, which really could have been one comic. I haven't even posted a review about it because it's just going to be me complaining and I want to be the angry YouTuber. I gotta reserve like the times I get angry, or else I'll become the angry YouTuber. Upshot is great, he says. AWA Upshot is great. I've heard you talk about it. So there's the word from Second Street Marvel. Needs a show. Wait, she will. Yeah, she will have her own show. Yeah. More comments. Astro City would need a lot of reasons and good actors because they basically use everything Marvel and DC have. Who doesn't? I'm mad excited for Ewing Sword. Yup. Basically the company that really motivated and inspired me to want to talk about comics on camera. Damn, they're that good? And people like you and Trinity, etc. also inspired me. Reefer Man, you're so sweet. These swords still even operate in modern times. Hell, it's like all law enforcement agencies are being disabled in Marvel. Why though? And they're making new ones like the one called Orchid and Cradle that we have for the youth. Why are they getting rid of these things? Is there a grand plan, or is it just one of those coincidental things? I want to say coincidental because I don't give these guys credit for, being masterminds and stuff, and all these editors working together like they should. It looks like the build-up is 2 issues each. Oh, you're talking about, the X-Men stuff, right? That's $8 I don't need to be spending, because that's all going to be explained next week when I read the Jonathan Hickman X of Swords Stasis book, where it goes, Wolverine got this sword, Ileana got this sword, and Storm has this sword. Now, and then it just picks up. Like, they'll give one little page to explain what we missed in those books, and then we can go on without having to read it. That's how I think it'll go. And I don't want to spend my money to, on the chance that that's not actually how it will be, and it'll really, really matter that Wolverine fought the Silver Samurai. Yeah, man. Let's wrap up this review. 36 minutes. I'm not even going to change the title of this video. It's called The Live Review of Magnificent Ms. Marvel. I bet half of it was Ms. Marvel. The second half was like talking to you people, you fine folks, and reacting to trailers. But with that being said, I'm out of here like Vladimir. Bye.